You ever woken up in the middle of the night, heart pounding, breathless, with the chilling remnants of a nightmare still haunting your mind? Welcome to the Enigma of Nightmares, a world where your deepest fears and anxieties come to life. These are not just tales spun by the mind during its nocturnal wanderings. They are rather common experiences that most of us have had at some point. Picture a common nightmare. You're being chased, but no matter how fast you run, you can't escape. Your heart beats faster, your palms sweat, and you wake up in a cold sweat, relieved that it was just a dream. But why do these terrifying dreams occur? Is it merely the brain's way of entertaining itself while we sleep? Or is there more to it? Each night, we venture into this uncharted territory of the mind, unknowingly participating in a mysterious and universal phenomenon. Nightmares can be truly terrifying, but have you ever wondered why? Nightmares, those terrifying ordeals we experience while we sleep, are more than just random images conjured up by our brains. As we delve into the science behind those chilling, nocturnal escapades, we find that nightmares are actually a manifestation of our subconscious mind. They're not just a product of a plate of spicy tacos or a late-night horror movie marathon. Rather, they are deeply rooted in our emotions, thoughts, and experiences. You see, our brain is a complex organ, constantly processing information even when we're asleep. During the rapid eye movement or REM stage of sleep, our brain is particularly active, producing vivid and often bizarre dreams. Now, when these dreams take a turn for the terrifying, we label them as nightmares. But what triggers these nightmares? Well, it's a bit like asking why we dream in the first place, a question that still stumps scientists to this day. However, certain factors are known to influence the occurrence of nightmares. Stress, for instance, can be a major culprit. When we're under a lot of pressure, our brain tries to process and cope with the situation, sometimes resulting in nightmares. Similarly, trauma can also induce nightmares. Individuals who have experienced traumatic events may relive these experiences in their dreams, leading to recurring nightmares. It's almost as if the brain is trying to process the event, to make sense of something that was senseless. Nightmares can also be a manifestation of our deepest fears and anxieties. Remember that time when you dreamt of being chased by a monster? It could symbolize a situation in your waking life that you're trying to escape from. So while nightmares may seem random, they're far from it. They're a reflection of our inner psyche, our fears, and our experiences. They're a way for our brain to process complex emotions and events, a coping mechanism of sorts. So nightmares are a complex interplay of our fears, anxieties, and the deepest corners of our subconscious mind. Knowing the science behind nightmares, we now venture into why they can be so frightening. Nightmares are a potent cocktail of our deepest fears and anxieties, shaken and stirred within the mysterious realm of our subconscious. They are the embodiment of our innermost terrors, wrapped in the cloak of the night, whispering tales of dread into our sleeping minds. But why do these nocturnal narratives hold such power over us? The answer lies in the intricate workings of our mind. When we dream, the rational part of our brain takes a backseat, allowing our emotions to take the wheel. This emotional dominance can make our nightmares feel incredibly real and visceral, amplifying the fear factor. Imagine being trapped in a world where your worst fears come alive, and you have no control over your fate. That's the terrifying reality of a nightmare. Now, let's delve a little deeper. Our nightmares often reflect our personal anxieties, fears, and traumatic experiences. They could be manifestations of stress from our daily life, unresolved conflicts, or even traumatic events from our past. This personal aspect of nightmares makes them even more chilling. It's like watching a horror movie scripted by your own mind, where you are the lead actor and there's no director to yell cut. But the terror of nightmares does not end when we wake up. The emotions elicited by nightmares, fear, anxiety, sadness, can linger on, casting a dark shadow over our waking life. Some people may even find it difficult to distinguish between their nightmares and reality, creating a perpetual state of fear and anxiety. Nightmares can also impact our sleep quality, leading to sleep deprivation, which in turn can exacerbate anxiety and stress, creating a vicious cycle of fear and sleeplessness. It's like being stuck in a never-ending horror show where the lines between dreams and reality blur, and fear becomes a constant companion. Nightmares, then, are not just scary dreams, but reflections of our deepest fears and anxieties. While nightmares can be horrifying, did you know they can also serve a purpose? Yes, it's true. The terror that haunts us in the dead of night, the monsters that lurk in the shadows of our dreams, they may not be as malevolent as they seem. To understand why, let's delve into the human mind. The brain is a remarkable organ, constantly working and processing, even when we're asleep. During the dream stage of sleep, our subconscious mind takes over, weaving intricate narratives from our thoughts, experiences, and emotions. Nightmares, the darker brethren of dreams, are born here. But why would our brain create such disturbing imagery? Some psychologists believe nightmares are a tool for emotional regulation. They allow us to confront our fears, anxieties, and traumas in a safe environment. By reliving these distressing experiences in our dreams, we might be better equipped to deal with them in our waking life. Consider nightmares as an intense form of therapy where we are both the patient and the therapist. We confront our deepest fears and darkest secrets, not in a sterile clinic, but in the comfort of our own bed. In this way, nightmares can serve as a cathartic release, helping us to process and make sense of our emotions. Another theory suggests that nightmares might have an evolutionary purpose. They could be a form of mental rehearsal, preparing us for real-life threats. Imagine our ancestors dreaming of being chased by a predator. These nightmares might have sharpened their instincts, making them more alert and ready to face danger in reality. But it's not all doom and gloom. Nightmares can also inspire creativity. Many artists, writers, and filmmakers have drawn inspiration from their nightmares, transforming their fears into compelling stories and breathtaking works of art. So, as unsettling as they might be, nightmares can also be our subconscious mind's way of helping us navigate through life's challenges. They may be a strange, twisted form of help, but help nonetheless. Remember, sometimes the things that scare us the most can also be the things that make us stronger. We've journeyed through the chilling realm of nightmares, uncovering their science, their terror, and their unexpected benefits. But as we delve deeper into this mysterious world, we must confront the dark side of dreams, the part that lurks in the shadows, the part that sends shivers down our spine. Nightmares, as we've discovered, are not random acts of the subconscious, but complex and intricate stories spun by our minds. They are a testament to the brain's incredible storytelling capacity and internal cinema that operates even when we're asleep. But these aren't always the stories we wish to hear. They can be terrifying, haunting, a reflection of our deepest fears and anxieties. This is the dark side of dreams, the side that transforms our peaceful slumbers into a house of horrors. It's the side that takes the seemingly mundane aspects of our daily lives and twists them into grotesque nightmares. Yet, despite their terror, nightmares serve a purpose. They may force us to confront our fears, to face the things we would rather ignore during our waking hours. But why does our brain do this? Why does it insist on tormenting us with these night terrors? The truth is, we don't fully understand. We can only speculate, hypothesize, and continue our quest for knowledge. We know they are linked to stress, trauma, and sometimes even certain medications. Yet the exact mechanics behind them remain a mystery, and perhaps that's part of the allure, part of what makes nightmares so captivating despite their terror. They are a puzzle, a riddle waiting to be solved, a journey into the unknown. They are a reminder of the mind's infinite complexity, its capacity to create worlds, stories, and experiences that are as real to us as anything we encounter in the waking world. As we close this exploration into the world of nightmares, let us remember that they are not just terrors to be feared, but also fascinating insights into the human mind. Nightmares, it seems, are not just horrors of the night, but fascinating glimpses into the depths of our subconscious mind.